Hi all, this is Paulus with another Starmade fleet video. Today we have Bouglong's first fleet, I think only fleet actually. This is a really cool fleet. I really like it. A lot of good work. A few mistakes though. But yeah, we'll be going over this fleet. Also, I'll try and keep these a little bit shorter than usual. And I think throughout the video I'll try and point out more really cool parts of the ship, which I like as I go along. So let's first do an exterior pass of the smaller ship. Smaller ship, I like it. I think the wings could be just a tad bit bigger, but these wings, along with the other ones, if you can tell, let's see. Oh, not on these ones for some reason. Yeah, on here it's like a mix of glass and the systems, or not the systems, but the circuits, which is kind of interesting because then what you get is not only the texture of the circuit, but then when you're kind of zoomed out, you get the texture of the glass and the circuit together. So there's the two levels of textures, which is like what people do like on hull, right? If you have this big slab of hull and then you have like standard, just blocks of standard, it looks like almost dirty from far away, which is kind of cool. This weapon's really cool. I like the engines, these cool tendrils on the bottom and around these ships. Really kind of it like alleviates the need for detail, like intense detail, which is nice. And then engine contrast, I'll get to that on the bigger ship too. So let's head inside. I don't think there are standard docks, which is not, I don't think there's an opening. How do you get inside this? So that's an issue. Sometimes if it's hidden, you can see how to get inside or outside from. I just can't see today. So interior definitely could be better. Like this part's fine, but you could have like wedges coming down here, right? And then obviously in a small ship, it's like just hard to fit systems. But like what you can do is put like glass panes on either side, and then like engine blocks that extend here, and then the meshed wedges. And same with like over here on the ceiling. Then you could have like a pillar right here, right there, etc. Just to make it feel like more like a room instead of just all the systems around the hull, right? So let's go to the bigger one. Let's talk about the engines. So I really like the engines. Like when you fly over here, they just immediately stand out. You have the black hull, you got the red engines or orange engines over here, but then it's not too overwhelming because the big ones are nice and blue. So that's really nice, and I like these engines on the tips, though I wish these were the red. That would be kind of cool. So same thing, it's not like a ton of detail, right? But the tendrils across it make it so that you don't need as much detail because they break up the whole, along with then the splashes of color, which is kind of cool. And the vents. One thing I would fix is these turrets, because like the turrets almost aren't the same style, which is kind of weird. Like it would be cool if the barrel was like that on the turrets. Like this turret is fine because it's like more into the hull. You can't see it as much, and so it's more flush. Because these ships, like nothing else is sticking out. So you have the wings, and then you have these like big thin flaps of like other wings, right? Sorry. So you have these wings, and then you have the sails, but then you have these things sticking out, and like nothing else is sticking out. So I would maybe fix that. But let's head on inside. Front exits. Okay, so I guess universal docking does have it. For those of you who don't know, it's rail on the right. That's how I remember it. Docker on the left. Rail on the right. R's together. Stuff like that. But like this doesn't really help unless you have like a long docker, which I find is difficult. Let's go inside. So like inside, it looks like a sci-fi corridor, right? There's no like, maybe that's a door, which is good, Like you're not distracted by any weird stuff. Like this is really cool. I would break up this section. I would have panel beams going across here, and then like mesh. I really like this, but yeah, just maybe like a blue band going across. That would be really cool. A blue band and then a brown band. Maybe play around with that. I like these lights. Really great use of the lights. How it like fits in with this. So if you're into using these circuits, maybe try and use these lights. It's really nice. Cool access. Cool access. Storage cupboard. Yeah, under the stairs, storage cupboard. What's back here? So this is core transporter. I like it. I haven't seen many transporter like dedicated rooms. Except there was one fleet that like everyone had. Whoa. So this is some excellent use of these crystals, I guess. Yeah. And excellent use. It's really hard to use these blocks like all together like this, but you did it. Oh man, what is this? What is this? Lazy with the systems. Okay, that's fine. What's over here? This is too awesome. Like that should be pushed in. Okay, when I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go try and like recreate this. Not to put in a ship yet, or like maybe not ever, but like just try and recreate this, because using beacons is really difficult, especially with this kind of stuff, because the flare is so big and like it follows you around. See that on the edge of my screen? Like it's not like an actual volumetric object. Amazing work here. Again, different blocks, please. Like, I think this is my last episode. If you have, so the basic hull and the advanced hull have these lines, so it looks like brick that you're putting down, or not brick, but like they're differentiated. But like you can use the fact that standard hull, it looks all flush together. So if you want these to be like metal beams, make these out of standard hull. And then it'll look like one giant beam, and then it's just tiled on with these stuff, which is really cool. But amazing work with this. Let's head up the stairs. I've also tried to do this less, like shaking around the camera. I was watching, oh, it's an error. It's okay. Errors like that don't really matter in this. I was finding that I shake around a lot in videos, so I'm trying to do that a little bit less. This is pretty cool. So I don't know about the crystals here, but that's okay. Also, I guess this is a bed then. Really cool medical bay. Medical bays are hard. They're like either really amazing or not. This could be spiced up. And like all these rooms like just spiced up by like adding like, so if you have a line of engines leading down here, and then you have like a rail enhancer, and then mesh, and then like a gun block facing up, and then mesh, and then rail enhancer, and then you have like the same thing on the ceiling, right? And you can leave these lights where they're, right? Even just that, and then like something on the other side to mimic it. You don't use mesh. I guess I use mesh a lot, but like that's a stylistic thing, right? And if you want this clean look, then use more of the standard hull, because standard hull is clean. Now let's go on this side. More shower. Okay, I'm guessing I already got, okay, door. Interestingly, like empty, and systems that shouldn't be showing here. That's just like, oh, so this is just if you want to upgrade the ship. Interesting. I like it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, this needs more color, right? Like, there's amazing color on the outside, and it almost seems like that's just like they build their ships to look fancy like that. But if you want the ships to be not fancy like that, but like that's what the species or whatever is like the aliens that inhabit these ships are like, then build the inside like that too, and then the ships will look really cool. Because right now it just looks like, right, this is like a regular battleship, like a USS ship, whatever, on the inside, and then on the outside it's like they just designed it all interestingly with tentacles. I mean, like, okay, the interior is great. I feel like I say this every time. Like, I'm just thinking of stuff to say. what, this looks like a nice, powerful ship. Slanted windows, really good. I should have said that earlier. I really like slanted windows. I don't do them nearly enough, but slanted windows are really fancy, and they just like make the build really awesome. I don't know how I feel about the black crystal armor, but like when you're here, you don't actually notice it that much if you're in this chair. Like you don't notice these lines, which is good. Is this? Can you go inside? I like it. You can't go inside, but like there's access points, which is nice. Can this turret move? Where's... Okay, it can. Okay, good. Yeah, sorry, this is running a little bit long. I feel like maybe that intro of telling you that I'm gonna keep this short, maybe elongated it longer, or maybe it's just my bad doing. But hope you liked it. If you liked the video, enjoyed the video, subscribe. If you subscribed, then like. Hope you have a wonderful day. See you next time. Tune in for more ship reviews. There are definitely going to be a lot of them. Oh boy, I'm going to have to get through them fast. Thank you.